Jack Dorsey, the Twitter owner, and the Twitter International as a company for actively sponsoring and supporting the NSAS movement by encouraging funding for this movement that have resulted into serious catastrophe for the country. I'm sure most of you are aware of what is happening. Now we have several uprisings in the country. Destruction of so many lives and properties is ongoing, and therefore we are calling on Jack Dorsey to come and pay Nigerian government $1 billion in compensation for all the damages that he caused this country. And also, we knew exactly the kind of script they play in other countries when they intervene using their social platform. So for his gross abuse of privilege, because he is a platform owner where most of the gullible Nigerians have joined and have been actively patronizing and supporting him, he went ahead, tweeted that people should donate to a Bitcoin account, an account that is untrackable. To us, the end game is to topple the government, democratically elected government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So as a patriotic citizen, I cannot sit and wait and see our country degenerate like the way we have in Libya, the way we've seen now in Egypt when it turns out to be a graveyard. We cannot allow those kind of damages to happen in Nigeria. And that is why we are here to call on him to make sure that he comply to come and pay Nigerian government $1 billion and settlement for all the damages that is caused in this country, and for him to continue to operate in the Nigerian internet space.
I mean, he has the local because if others, everybody, as a Nigerian, as a state of this country, everybody has a right. And where your right ends is where another's begin. And if you say you want to protest, there's nothing wrong with protesting. But when you're protesting and you are doing it such that it's affecting the entire country, you're crippling the economy, you're crippling so many activities in the country. If you can remember, even yesterday they postponed NECO exam. It's a national exam, but they could not continue with the exam because of the protest. You can't continue protesting when others' rights have been infringed. Therefore, we are not saying that no, that is why we've gone to court to go and seek for redress.
But sir, even the vice president on Twitter, same Twitter, has come out to apologize to Nigerians, acknowledging the fact that the government, of which he's part to, has been slow in the dealings and all Nigerians to be patient with them. And it's the same Twitter owner that your client is suing before this court. And my second question is this: does this court have the jurisdiction?
Yes, this court has a jurisdiction. It is the Federal High Court, and the matter is before the court. It is the court that will determine whether they have jurisdiction or not. When we join issues, then they will now know whether they have jurisdiction or not. But I'm telling you that the Federal High Court has jurisdiction over this matter.
But they have right to protest.
We're not saying you should not protest. We are not against your protest. But when you're protesting, there should be an end to whatever protest you're doing. More so that the federal government has said the demand they wanted, they have met some of them, and they say, give us time so that we're able to sort it out and then get back to you. We're not disputing the fact that you should not protest. No, why not? You can protest. You have a right. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
The former presidential aspirant and APC chieftain Adamu Garba has taken his Twitter account to perfect the plans of charging Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey to court. If you could recall that Twitter CEO showed his support to the End SARS movement by asking people to donate money to help protesters on the streets. This didn't go down well with Adamu Garba, as he accused him of supporting a movement that is bent on toppling President Buhari from power. Adamu Garba is now demanding for a jaw-dropping $1 billion from him. The APC chieftain Adamu Garba has filed a petition against the Twitter CEO, and he made it public today also by posting pages of the petition that was filed. Adamu Garba made it clear that Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey must pay $1 billion to Nigerian government for asking people to donate to a movement that has claimed many people's lives and has caused destruction of properties in Nigeria. He also added that the Twitter CEO must come to Nigeria, pay the fine of $1 billion to the Nigerian government, which would also serve as compensation, open a local Twitter branch in Nigeria, pay taxes to the Nigerian government, and report anything bad that is happening on Twitter to the Nigerian government. Okay. Adamu Garba. Okay. He said, I trust that the Federal Government High Court of Nigeria will serve you the motion accordingly. You should get ready and pay the fine as a compensation once you receive the motion accordingly. Like, seriously? Okay. Wonders shall never end. In this Nigeria, wonders shall never end. So how much has been paid now to the Boko Haram victims, the bandits, and all of that? The even the cost, the people they are even protesting against the SARS units. How much have been paid to the victims? Even the victims in Nigeria, the SARS cost. You see, let's say what people are saying, because honestly, this is really, to me, it's really laughable. Adamu Gaba, wetin dey do you? This is it's a wasted paper. Like, seriously, this man is a strong man, oh, APC chieftain. Well, someone saying here that it is so funny how you are suing the owner of the app you are using to tweet this. As from today, I will start using Adamu instead of Fu. They will soon charge you for using the app, okay? Oh my goodness. Adamu. Hey. No wonder we've been saying that nobody, it's very difficult to trust anybody again in this country. And I can remember when this guy came out, when this whole issue of not too young to rule, not too young to rule, he came out with one guy called Buhari as well. A lot of them came out that time, and everybody was like, oh, we still have people who are really learned and all of that. I think he was contesting under another party. All of a sudden, he joined APC, and people were like, seriously? And at the end of the day, he couldn't even go far. It was after the election we started seeing the true color of this guy. So if Nigeria had voted for this kind of person, thinking he's a youth, what has he learned? He has learned from the same old order, from the same old politicians. You can hear what he's talking about. He's not even bothered about the havoc, the pain that the SARS have caused many families, but he's going ahead to say this and that. Wonders, they say, shall never really end. Well, these guys have signed, he has signed his destruction paper. Only time will tell. Instigating uprising with one Bitcoin. Well, and is he using Jack's? Is he using Jack's property? Okay, he wanted to be a president. Thank you, Jesus. That okay, exactly that. His boy was not voted in. Someone say, he get mad, oh, he really get mad. Please now, who be this guy? Channel your energy to something meaningful. The question is, can you regulate your space? This country na cruise. Are thinking, Adamu, you are not thinking. Well, let him go ahead. The level clowning here is just too much. If this is barrister for me, Adamu seems smarter than him. Well, I go blame judges. Which judge are they going to blame? I go blame judges who call him to bar. Well, and these people are really serious. They are not serious. I am ashamed to share citizenship with these people. Can you imagine? Really? Is that all you guys can do? I think you don't even know what you are talking about. I don't know why I find this so funny. This Adamu guy is a comedian in disguise. You all want you all won't do nothing to Jack. Absolutely nothing. It's pain them. 2023, it will all be over. But first, end SARS. We know Adamu is not well. My own issue is with the man behind him nodding his head. He is not well too. I don't talk am before. Now all these Agbada people be our problem. I like this kind of a highness. It's just a barrister suit for me. Well, Oga, sir, don't you think before you talk? You are just pouring water in a basket which it's not going to hold anything. Here you are, Adamu. Stop stop there. Let's maintain a comedy within a zoo called Nigeria. Don't go out and embarrass us outside this country with this your $1 billion suit against a Twitter CEO. Adamu is the barrister. The barrister is Adamu. This barrister don't lose the case already. Well, They are helping the hashtag NSAS movement trend. Maybe we should send them data. Oh, it needs to come to Nigeria. Oh. Your legal advice safe na weary. Buhari alone has put the whole country in harm's way. The people should prosecute SARS officers that have committed ghastly offense against Nigerians and humanity first. Shame on all of you all, a big shame. Please, someone should help me sue these lawyers and their law firm for bringing a frivolous issue to court and wasting the time of the honorable court. Well, as a minister in the temple of justice, our lawyers sue them and their yeye clients. Mbok. Okay, shame I don't hear. Adamu is very, very serious with this whole thing. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's know your thoughts on this.